It's Aaliyah from the Song of the Winds. I hope you're doing really well. Today's video is about how to choose a crystal. I'll run you through how to trust your intuition, what crystal energy feels like, how to select a crystal in a shop or online, and how to choose from your own collection. Let's dive in. So step 1, let your intuition guide you, whether you want to call it intuition, instinct, an impulse, a choice, that you've been drawn to something, however you want to describe it, that is how you should be choosing your crystal. Intuitive choices tend to lack a calculated or a logical reason behind them. You're more drawn to the colour or the shape or the size or the vibe. It's whatever draws your eye. And quite often, even out of a pile of very, very similar crystals, you'll often find that there's one that is just more attractive than the rest. And it may not be the biggest, it may not be the most brightly coloured, but you need to trust that that is the one that you should be looking at using. It's important to note as well that for these purposes, for crystals that are being used for spiritual development and for crystal healing, there's a difference in the way that you would choose them. So it's a bit different if you're collecting mineral specimens. You might be looking for a particular form or a particular colour or a particular size. But if you're choosing crystals for spiritual development and healing, which is what this video is all about, it's less important what they look like, and it's more important about how you feel about them. Step 2, see how it feels. If you're lucky enough to have a retail shop near you and you can actually check out crystals in person, use your non-dominant hand. So if you're a right-handed person, that means that your left hand is the hand you should be using, and vice versa. So put your hand over the crystals and see how the energy feels. Now, if you're not used to working with energy, it might be a bit of a confusing thing for me to say, like, what does that mean? What should I be feeling for? If you're not sure what that actually feels like, let's do a little exercise. So I want you to put your hand in front of your face, your arm, your leg, any part of your body, and slowly move it closer until you're almost touching. So what you can feel there is the first layer of your etheric body, or your aura. See if a crystal has the same feeling for you. It might feel tingly or cool or warm or just somehow different from the rest of the air and the space around it. If you're shopping online, let your eyes be your hand. It sounds silly, but try it and see how you choose unique items online. Some pieces will always be more attractive to you than others. Often for me, once I found the right crystal, the way that I know that it is definitely the right one for me is I imagine walking out of the store and not purchasing it, or clicking off the website and not placing an order. That feeling to me, when it's the right crystal, is similar to if I have misplaced my wallet or my phone, or I've gone out and I've forgotten my house keys. That sinking gut feeling you have. It's very similar to that for me. So try it out for yourself, see if you feel something similar to that. Step 3, buy it and work with it. So first you need to clear it and charge it. And I'll go into more depth about this in another video. But some of the ways that you can actually work with the crystal is through meditation. You can sleep with it near you. You can have it in your space, such as on your desk, at your workplace. You can keep them in your handbag, your pocket. You can even pop them into your bra. And just a little tip if you're going to put them into your bra, just remember that you've actually got them in there. So when you get undressed at night, you're not going to have a ton of crystals falling out and smashing all over the floor. And just one other little thing about working with crystals. I really believe that we should work with crystals with gratitude and respect. I always cringe when I hear people saying that they command their crystal to do, X, Y, Z. But really, they're our friends and our allies, and they're alive in their own way. So you really should treat them like someone who's doing you a favor, because no good relationship can come from commanding. Step 4, how to choose from your own collection. Well, it's the same way that you would choose in a retail store. So you want to be using your intuition first and then your intention. So let's say that fluorite might be the ideal crystal according to a textbook for what I'm wanting to achieve. But I might be extremely drawn to this clear quartz point. Now I really believe that's for a reason. You can work with both if you like, but listen to your inner voice. Never discard your first choice. Your first choice is the right choice. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I know there was a lot to absorb, but if you could take away just one thing from this video, it'd be to really trust your intuition. Books are great, but there's someone else's opinion and there's someone else's experience. If you treat them like a guide and trust yourself above anything else, you can't go wrong. Have you got a crystal collection? Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, you have a lovely day, week, month, whatever it ends up being, and I'll speak to you again real soon.